Hello guys, I'm back with second video in this series. Interview experience with some of my friends who got selected in various MNCs. So as a part of this interaction, I would like to call Mr. Valga Sriram who got selected in multiple MNCs. Let me call him on Hangouts. Please stay with me. Hey, hi Sriram, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, actually, I'm planning for a YouTube series on interview experiences with some of our friends. So I would like to listen to you for some of your experiences.
Yeah, cool. I just listen to that.
Let me ask you some questions regarding that.
Yeah, sure.
So, what are the companies you got selected so far?
I just got placed in TCS, Wipro, and Cognizant as far as now. Yeah, and I'm in planning for some other companies.
Yeah, it's so good to listen to you. My next question to you is what is the company first you have attended so far and you got selected in it?
Yeah, I just attended TCS for the first time. It was like bit tensed for the first time. Yeah, but I got got practiced with everything. As I'm good at communication skills, it's okay for me to manage there. And rest of all went good.
Okay, Sriram. Now I would like to ask you a question. This most newbies will have. Does communication skills plays a vital role in hiring process or not?
Obviously it acts because see when we want to talk to a person, our communication skills tells him how we do or how we act or how we actually lead our life. So when a person is talking to us and we interact with him in such a way that he understands what we are speaking or what we intended to speak, then it's obviously a good conversation and which makes a better impression on us. So I would obviously suggest everyone to be perfect, not being perfect, but good at communication skills.
Yeah, it's okay, Sriram. Now let me ask you one question. Uh, did you got rejected by any company? If so, name that company.
Yeah, I just got rejected by HCL company. It was like I got rejected at technical interview where I was unable to answer few questions, which are like for the first time I was listening those questions, so I was a bit confused and did not answer those questions. That experience was really good because I got to learn many other things which I had not even heard about.
Okay, Sriram. What is the difference you had observed in all those interviews which got selected and which not got selected?
Yeah, to be frank, I got selected in multiple MNCs where the people there, like the interviewers, basically focus on the questions like, are you able to answer them? Are you confident enough? Or are you confident enough with your communication skills? They basically don't purely focus on coding because see, there are many coders out there in their company, but basically uh, they accept people like freshers like us who have good communication skills, managing skills, and who are good interactive persons. And then they coming to the part of subjective knowledge, they check whether we are, uh, that enough to join into the company with that basic knowledge. So the difference mainly I observed is when comparing with TCS, Wipro, and Cognizant. As Cognizant is basically an MNC which is related to America, they usually focus on communication skills and because see they want client interactions. That's the main purpose of Cognizant. So they basically focus on communication skills. Whereas coming to Wipro and TCS, they basically focus on either improvement of the society or basically improving their own product. So they do not purely focus on coding, but yeah, they focus on bit coding and then communication skills. What do you have?
So, most frequently asked interview question is tell me about yourself. So, how do you
Yeah.
present that question in all that interviews which you have attended so far?
Usually, I do not, prepare for each and every time. Like how should I tell about myself? Because see, we all know how we do and what we are. So we need not basically prepare for everything if we go, because see, we do not implement what we prepared. We only implement what we know about ourselves. So just get an overview about yourself and then speak out. The same way I perform there. Because see, I usually got asked by everyone, every interviewer there, and I just start telling about myself, like I am Sriram, and later on I move on with my qualifications, what I do, and what are my likes and dislikes, and how do I work, what are my motivations, and how do I motivate people. As I am a bit interested in motivating people, I usually speak about, see, I'm a motivator, orator, kind of things. So coming to my point of view, I say that start with your name, moving on with some qualifications, moving on with some characteristics you have, and then later on end up with some point. You need not end up directly. You can speak, like keep on speaking something, and the interviewer asks you to stop. That's a bit better.
So, what do the HR person and technical person will expect from fresher?
Yeah, basically, see, being a fresher, we do not have all talents or kind of all experience in every technology, right? So, as of my experience and my knowledge, I have went through these many interviews. I got to know that, see, coming to the technical interviewer, he just focuses on your theoretical knowledge and programming. They do not focus much on depth programming, like data structures, all these things. They just ask you whether you are able to code or not, whether you are able to build a logic or not. That is basically enough for a fresher to develop. And then coming to even the technical interviewer focuses on your communication skills, the way you present your code, the way you explain him the logic, depends. And then coming to the HR person, basically HR person do not ask much. They basically focus on your projects you have done, and then coming to your whether you are able to join anywhere, or any location is okay, or any timing is preferable or not. That was all the questions they ask HR. That was all about technical and HR persons asking us. And I faced basically all about projects and all these things rather than programming, because as the three companies are MNCs, they just asked me about what we call like not much about programming, but all about projects, all these things. And there are there will be many subdivisions of one particular team, like technical members can be like of 10 to 15 for a company, because see, recruitment may be high. So depending upon the individual person, they changes their questions. For some people they may ask in-depth questions. For some people, they may wind up off with basic questions. Depends upon the person how we interact. Communication skills acts part, because depending upon your communication skills, they keep on asking questions. If you're worthful and your communication skills are damn good, then they would obviously hire you without even even you don't have that good at programming knowledge. They would accept you because you will be able to communicate with the client in such a way that they would be convincing that.
Yeah, Sriram. So finally, we are end to our interview. I would like to ask you last question. Is
Cool.
there is any suggestion you want to extend to upcoming freshers?
Yeah, surely. Even though programming, as a fresher, the interviewers do not focus on much programming, but when you require a job which is of your own fashion, like if you want to be a coder, then I would recommend people to follow JS, one of the best thing now it's happening in around coding. So I recommend JS and .NET to be preferred for the freshers to learn, because see, it's been changing a lot out in the world. This corona crisis is affecting a lot people, so jobs may be tougher being being a fresher. So
Yeah.
I would prefer and suggest freshers to go with JS Pro, JS, like JavaScript basics, and then moving on to new technologies. That's not they need not get depth into that. Basics of every technology is required for the fresher to join. So yeah, and moreover, see, you're doing a good thing. I would like to appreciate a lot about these videos, and many persons are following your videos. All the best for your future, man.
Thank you. So it is nice talking you, Sriram, sharing your lots of experiences and spending your valuable time with me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.